We met in 6th grade.
Yeah. He was a jerk.
Yep.
I was awesome, as always.
After undergrad, she got into grad school at Northwestern, so we picked up and moved out here.
Much to the chagrin of our parents.
Yeah, it was a little scary. I have always wanted to open a coffee shop.
Yeah, it was either coffee shop or math professor. I mean, really, he wanted to be a math professor that had a coffee shop.
Since I was about 6 years old, coffee was a thing that brought the family together. My parents drank coffee. I drank juice or milk at the time. Coffee didn't enter me until probably 8 or 9 years old. When I turned 16, I got a job at a Tim Hortons to find out fast food coffee is not awesome coffee. I worked there for a couple of years. When I went away to college, there was a coffee shop on campus. And I was like, oh man, I'd love to work at a coffee shop, like a real coffee shop. What really kicked me into specialty coffee was we moved out here. We were living up in Evanston. I went and applied to Brothers K Coffeehouse. I got the job there, started working there. Immediately I found out I knew very, very little about coffee. Basically everything that I had learned was wrong.
It's kind of a shocking experience.
Yeah. The only way to drive home your vision is to have ownership of the space and know that you're the one responsible if it fails. So the way that we have set up the shop is to be a sort of classroom. I want to be teaching coffee, where people can come and ask questions openly and get the education that they would like, and coming at it with the perspective of a little bit of humility, understanding that we don't know everything, and we don't want to push that we know everything. We don't want to be pretentious that way.
I think it's more the drive to help people understand coffee, because I mean, you can tell the passion, but kind of sharing that passion. I feel like a lot of other coffee shops aren't willing to open up and say, you know, this is what we do, this is how we make it. Here's why we love coffee so much.
Our shop in the neighborhood it's a community coffee house that serves awesome coffee. Our push is to have a welcoming environment where people can come and have business meetings, do their homework, meet with friends. Keeping it light, but also providing that space to get some business done if you need to. We're trying to make the space as versatile as possible.
It's a very scary thing when a Starbucks opens down the street, but to be honest, we haven't really seen anything happen because of it. I mean, you see a couple people walk by with Starbucks cups, usually they just don't know that we're here, because you'll see them walk by, like glance inside the shop and go, look up at the awning, and then they come back.
And then the next day or 2 days later, they walk in our door.
Like light bulb went off. Ellipsis, the ... It's always changing, always growing, never ceasing.
And it really encompasses how we feel the coffee industry is. It's ever expanding, it's never ending. It's that ... It just...
Well, and it was our mission. Our mission was to create a place with coffee education where we continue to learn, where there's always something new to learn. We're always trying to educate people further. I mean, there's no rest. It's always a ...